Hello, everybody.
Welcome to our podcast
In English with Elian.
and Amy.
So, Amy, today we are going to talk about the curricular threads in English as a foreign language in Ecuador.
Yes, exactly. Especially which is the most difficult to apply in a class.
So, before starting, we need to know what curricular threads are.
Exactly. In our curriculum, there are five curricular threads. The first one is reading, where students learn to understand written texts and improve vocabulary.
Oh, good. The second one is communication and cultural awareness. When our learners understand other cultures and they can communicate their point of view in English.
Exactly. Then we have the reading that focuses on expressing ideas through paragraphs, essays, texts.
Mhm. The fourth is oral communication that includes speaking and listening. When our learners improve their listening skills using resources like podcasts, songs, that's it, and spoken production and interaction with others in English.
Exactly. And the last one is language through the arts. These curricular threads focus on learning English through creative and fun activities such as games, puzzles, songs, in order to reach English in a fun way.
Great, Amy. I would like to ask you a question about which curricular thread is the most difficult to apply in our class.
Okay, in my opinion, I think the most difficult one is language through the arts.
Oh, language of the arts.
Mhm.
Can you explain more about that, Amy?
Yes, the reason there are some reasons that sustain this point of view. The first one could be the creativity because teachers need to be very creative when they are planning activities. They need to catch the students' attention in an innovative way. They need to create very attractive activities.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That is a problem because some teachers in Ecuador prefer to be traditional teachers, focusing only in grammar.
They don't feel comfortable using songs
And they are
or
not
games.
creative.
Could be another reason students because they tend to feel shy, they don't want to participate. When you use this curricular thread, students are more.
But that happens with teenagers because
Yes, especially teenagers because
prefer to
children
participate,
they
to
participate.
talk. Yeah.
Yes, especially teenagers because they tend to act in a restricted way. They don't feel comfortable doing almost anything.
Uh-huh, yeah. Another reason is the lack of resources in
Yes.
our school.
Yes, that's a good point.
Yeah, some schools, some public schools in Ecuador has problems to get a budget
About
to buy resources, and it's difficult to ask parents, please buy this material for another class. Yeah,
Yes.
and then why?
They don't like that you ask them for money. But
No.
not only financial resources, also time.
Yeah, time.
Teachers don't have time. For example, you as a teacher, you're working as a teacher. Could you tell us a little more about this?
Oh, Amy, that is a long story about that. Well,
Make sure.
in my experience as an English teacher at Mercedes de Maria High School in Calderon, I don't have time to think what activity is better from others, or what activity is amazing or attractive for my students in order to gather to catch their attention.
Because you don't work with children, right? You work
No,
with teenagers.
I work with children and teenagers because I teach to tercero de básica and tercero de bachillerato. The old school, yeah.
Okay, that's a bit different.
And I think I don't have time to planning activities using the language through the arts.
Yes, it's a little difficult, but even when it is hard to apply it, I think those activities are important because they develop, they create activity in our students and help them learn English in a fun way.
Yeah, another reason is when our authorities prefer to focus on another activities instead of teaching English or activities in English.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's difficult. But, Elian, I have a question for you.
I like it.
Yes. So even when it's difficult to apply it, do you think it is still important?
Well, I know that it's difficult to apply these curricular threads, language to the arts in our classroom because you don't have time to planning or you are not creativity teacher. However, this curricular thread is important because you can adapt it. This a lot of activities in several ways.
Yes, you
Uh-huh.
can take advantage of the students, of the different, yes, you can take advantage of the way the students have to learn in different manners.
Yeah, because our students learn English at different speeds.
You can use different. For example, if one student doesn't learn using a song, you can use a puzzle. You can use a game. You can use an open house.
And the good news about our curriculum is to be flexible. If you are an English teacher, you can adapt it, your activities, you can grade it according to their ages.
Exactly. That's a good point or an advantage of this curricular thread because you can use different activities in compare when you use the writing, for example, you just have one focus, one objective that is use letters.
So, Amy, do you remember when you were a child, when you studied?
My
Do you remember your
my
teachers?
my school era. Yes, yeah. I remember when teachers used
When
to.
you were younger.
I'm young. Yes, I'm young. I'm still young. Yes, I remember the teachers used to use or try to use this curricular thread when we um, made open house
Open house. Good.
or create a song in class. Yes, but as I told you before, there were many problems because students didn't want to participate or teachers tried to use it, but the lack of creativity um, mm, made the activity not attractive at all. Yes.
These activities were not remarkable for you.
Yes. Create a song, but the teacher didn't explain well or didn't view.
Or the instructions were not clear.
So I don't know.
So
They tried, but I think in a way they didn't catch our attention.
Yeah. So, well, in my case, when I was younger, but I'm younger too now. When I was younger, my teachers never used these curricular threads because they only focus on grammar rules that was a problem because oh again English, oh
Yes,
again
write the
numbers.
numbers from 1 to
Uh-huh.
100. Yes.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, I think another curricular thread that is difficult could be oral communication, the listening and
Yeah.
speaking part.
The problem is our students translate the words into
Mhm,
Spanish
they
and
think in
English.
Spanish.
Uh-huh.
And they are afraid to making mistake.
Or they don't get a lot of vocabulary about this topic or about this I don't know this story. That's
That's a big problem. In conclusion, we think that the most difficult curricular thread to apply in a class is
language through the
the
arts.
arts.
So
Yes,
Amy, thank you. To talk
but
about.
it's still important to use it because learn English in a fun way, in a meaningful way, and help the students to want to learn English.
If you are a teacher, don't focus on the mistake from students. Focus on what are they doing well.
Yes,
Yeah.
that they enjoy the language.
And give them feedback. Okay? Okay?
Okay,
So, Amy, thank you. It was a pleasure to talk to you about this curricular thread, language through the arts. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. See you in the
See
next
you.
time. Bye.